live from Richmond, Virginia, Wave eSports.
What's up, guys? It's Wave KDXK here with
D-Link Lord Knight.
All right, so we're out here at Frauds Garden in Richmond, Virginia. Tell me about all the tournaments you've entered.
I entered 4 tournaments today. I played Persona and Melty Blood, which both are over. I won Persona and got 3rd in Melty Blood. I am in Blaze Blue, which shout outs to SKD for winning Blaze Blue. Congratulations in advance. And Guilty Gear, which is what I came here for. I came here to play Guilty Gear specifically.
You have an ebook coming out, correct? And it has to do with like everything in between, footsies, et cetera, et cetera. How do you stay so proficient at so many games?
To be honest, I take it one game at a time. It's the way I learn a fighting game is I really like learning everything about the game. So I actually usually learn one game at once. The timing is kind of nice. Like I'll learn like one game to a pretty good level and a new game will come out. So while I'm like really tweaking my game in little ways in one game, I can also start just learning how to play the next game.
How do you, like, I guess pretty much, how do you wipe your mind? So a lot of people who go from, like, for example, Justin Wong, right? He actually shied away from Marvel so he could really focus on Street Fighter for Capcom Cup. How do you not, I guess, fall in the habits of other games?
I don't really commit myself to a specific type of character. If you look at I entered 4 games today. If you look at the characters I play in each game, they are drastically different from each other. Yeah. So I really keep them kind of like in individual folders in my mind.
All right, so tell me a little bit about your ebook. Why did you start it? You know, how far is it coming along, et cetera, et cetera? Where can people pick it up?
I write these articles for SRK every week. It's called Lord Knight Explains. Not named by me, but but that's what they're called. And they're articles about like how to play fighting games, how to improve yourself, and how to generally think about the game, because I think a big thing a lot of people are missing is that fighting games are an exercise in critical thinking, and you really have to break things down and understand what's going on in order to like really refine yourself as a player. I want to put the ebook together so that there's like an order to everything, and there'll be more space for examples and stuff. So everything will be on SRK for free, but this ebook will have everything nice and organized, more specific examples for like a couple of games. I'm going to try to get a couple friends to help me with it. And finally, like there'll be some like anecdotal information. Like for example, I wrote an article on nerves, and I wasn't actually planning on posting it on SRK. I was planning on saving it, but it was a lot about my personal experience rather than something that's like factual, like if a move is plus on block, the opponent can't attack, kind of thing. So there'll be a lot of that because I played in tournaments for a long time now, since like 2008 or so. And I also I would really like if people, like for the people who really actually want to improve themselves, I really want them to have something to guide them. Because, I mean, I'm sure you know, like when you start, there's a ton of resources, but they're from all sorts of people, all different levels, and like you don't know what information will work for you. Because I think also a lot of people will pick up fighting games with Street Fighter 5, so I think it would be really nice if they had something like that.
Oh, perfect segue.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Street Fighter 5 coming out? I know predominantly you're like an anime player. I don't want to peg you as that. I know you play a plethora of games, but how do you feel about Street Fighter 5 coming out?
I'm looking forward to Street Fighter 5. I haven't played any of the betas primarily because they keep changing stuff. Yeah, so I was like, I'll just wait for the game to come out or something. I'll look up stuff the week before. I'm really looking forward to playing like Fang, Rashid, and Karen. Another thing I'm planning on doing, I want to keep track. I'm aiming for Capcom Pro Tour this year. That is like a real goal. And now that it's in this video, now I have to commit. I have to commit. Now I'm held accountable, right? So, but I want to start a weekly video series, or just like keeping track of it over like the whole year, and I think that might be kind of interesting, at least for me.
I'm actually relatively good friends with Esteban. He does Hold Back the Block series, and I know he's followed you during your Evo run and whatnot. How do you realistically keep yourself motivated? Because everyone wants to be the best, right? How do you wake up and do it? Like, how do you actually just go to the training room?
I remember when I started, I was like, okay, this is probably my path, right? I should try to win a local. And I was like, okay, I can win locals now. Let me try to win a regional. Then I won my first regional. I'm like, cool, I won a regional. Now I should try to win a major. That took I didn't win a major for 2 years. Once I won one major, I was like, cool, I can win majors. Now all I need to do is win Evo, and I'm the fucking best. So that's the one thing I have. I won an Evo side tournament, so just one more half step, and then we can do it.
What would you say to new players who are trying to come in? So I think my biggest thing is eSports or FGC or whatever, what have you, they're, and I don't know if it's on purpose, but they're kind of off-putting to newcomers, right? You kind of have to earn your nods, right? You have to win or really become consistent to get recognized. Otherwise, you're just
Exactly. Here's the face.
so right. Exactly. What would be your advice to older players for new players coming in?
Well, first for new players, when once in a while, like a newer player will ask me like, how long did it take you to get good? And I don't like that question because I feel it's kind of loaded, right?
Right, yeah.
So instead of answering it, I send them a video of my very first time I was eliminated from fighting game tournament, and the video description says it's like this guy Tengu playing Nero versus LK and unknown. I'm like, this is me, this is me playing, like look how bad I am. But then like look at this video where I'm playing an Evo and like destroying this guy, right? Like it takes time. It takes time. Like just keep at it. If you're having fun, just keep at it. But like do your homework. I try to basic stuff for them.
Sure.
As far as older players, I think most older players are pretty supportive of newer players recently. I don't think it's
Right, okay.
I don't think it's like when I started, like no one, everyone's like, oh yes, $10, yeah. But now I think the community is a better for new players. It depends on where you live. Like if you live in New York, they're a little harder, right? So it's like, oh, they're talking shit about me. But if you live in but essentially they're all nice. You just have to get used to how they are, because they are a community that you're trying to enter into. For older players, I'd just be like, just be easy, be easy on them. Let them get used to you first before you go nuts.
All right, man. I appreciate your time. Do you have any last shout-outs, comments?
So first, I want to shout out to my man Esteban, aka the Bestaban, at the Bestaban on Twitter. Follow him, please.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's actually it's the Bestaban. Yeah. He has a documentary coming out next week, actually on Thursday. You might have heard of it. FGC film. There's a bunch of people, like I'm in it, L.I. Joe's in it, Sweet Johnny Cage is in it, Ultra Trend is in it. A lot of people you are familiar with are in it. Try to support him. I believe it's $3 to rent for 3 days and $10 to have it, and it's DRM free. So once you get it, you got it.
We are huge fans of Esteban. Please go check that out. Anyone else?
Yeah, number two, my sponsor, D-Link. Shout out to you guys. I'm doing my best. I'm here. Last shout out would be to myself. Just kidding. It's Ian. It's Ian on SRK. Ian on SRK who edits all my articles that I write on SRK, the Lore Knight Explains articles, which I am in process of converting into an ebook, which will be nice and organized. Like I said, more specific examples and stuff about anecdotes I've had from playing in tournaments. So shout out to you, Ian, not me.
All right, man. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Hello. It's working. Speak into the microphone, just like this. Okay. Oh my God. We're live. We're live. Okay.